I keep wanting to say scarf. Sweater. This is a sweater. We're on row 101. Look at this. 101. I think like 10 or so to go before we start tapering. So let's get to it, because we've got not a lot of time today. I've got choir practice today, so we got to get moving. We've got to read Kiki today. Got to read like 100 pages of Kiki, which has me a little nervous. But don't think we're going to have time to read Jujutsu Kaisen today. But we shall see. Hey Sam! Good afternoon, hope you're doing well. How's it going today? I was aiming to be done with this piece by the end of the week, but that's not going to happen, clearly. But we'll see how quickly we can finish it off, hopefully by the end of next week. Knitting and purling. After the translation Kiki's beginning song, you think they just picked a random pop song that has nothing to do with the movie? That wouldn't be surprising, right? They just picked some sort of like song that was popular at the time. I mean, right, if she's just gonna turn on the radio, I guess that's what she might hear. It's just kind of funny, like, what is this song? Unfaithful Love? Lipstick in the bathroom, like on the mirror? Whatever it was. Kind of funny. I'm curious, like, do you know what song they picked in the translation, or like in the English version? Did they pick a different song? Hopefully. Surely there was someone in the translation studio that's like, maybe we should pick a different song. Pretty funny though. Okay. Whoa, here comes a sneeze. Just in time. You've seen both versions? They use a song called I'm Gonna Fly in the English that Disney dubbed, okay. That kind of makes a lot more sense. That's funny. Hey Dywick, happy Wednesday. Or how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. A bon mercredi. Yes. Yes, this is right. 5. Okay. No, something's not right here. Oh, yeah, I was only supposed to do 2. Boy, I keep doing this to myself. Okay. How's the freshly shaved face? Are you gonna leave your face shaved for a while, or are you gonna grow your beard back? Oh yeah, how was the work day? You were like sort of not looking forward to it. Hope it turned out okay. DSD can F off, you can't wait until Sunday. What? What, is it too dark in the morning for you, or? Well, I was looking forward to a being able to sleep in on Sunday, but then I got scheduled for music. Like, okay, well, I guess I'm still getting up at super early. It will be an hour later, but it's still super early for a Sunday. Like, whatever. The week after, so Veterans Day is a holiday in the US, and it's the 11th of November. This year, it's on a Tuesday. That means Monday is going to be pretty quiet, so hopefully I'll get a chance to take sort of like a 4-day weekend. Like, I can... Oops. I say sort of a 4-day weekend because it's like, ultimately it comes down to what other people decide to do. Like, I can try to take time off, but if other people are emailing me and whatever, then it's like, yeah, I can't really take off. Yeah, but it should be quiet. Hey, Popobe, how's it going? Konbawa. Fine today, you haven't met the second GM yet. Oh, okay. You start work before the sun is up? Yep. Hey, join the club. Genki, nice. Glad to hear it. I went through this thing today of trying to animate an animated GIF. So the idea was to take an animated GIF, but then move that around the screen, right? The amount of ridiculousness that I had to do in Adobe Photoshop to do that was quite stunning. And at the end of the day, it came out as like a QuickTime movie, which I'm like, I guess that'll work. And I forgot to send it to myself to test it out. So I don't know if it really worked. So hopefully I'll get to check that tomorrow. I was like, a QuickTime movie, like really? Because the other export options, you weren't able to specify the alpha channel, which is where you need to specify the transparent layer. It's so stupid. Anyway. Skill with those needles? Hey, well, I guess thank you. It's honestly, it's kind of repetitive, so it looks more impressive probably than it really is. I think we're sort of on my one year anniversary of knitting. It was a year ago that I picked up knitting again. So, come a long way with it, I guess. Honestly, more like really big projects. Haven't done a lot of small knitting projects. More like big stuff, or just not big, but like long. Like this is a long project. Nagai. AQ Eternal. Okay, and not only are we on that, but we're on C5, which is gonna be holding in front. Hey, Coffee, how are you doing? Konbanwa. Okay, that goes in the back. Oh no, you're not used to going 3 days in a row to work. You got to get up early for that. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, I was gonna try to avoid going into work tomorrow, but I have to do a computer upgrade, so I have to be there for that, or I have to get a computer upgrade done, so I have to be there for that, which sucks. I also need to write back to the project director on this one project. I think I mentioned I'm supposed to be doing a risk assessment for the technology that was like in this document. It's like a 20-year out document or whatever. And I finally got around to reading the whole document today, and I'm gonna be like, well, let's just say I've got my work cut out for me. It's gonna be quite difficult. The biggest problem is that the document actually doesn't specify any specific technology. It specifies kinds of things and things it should do, but it's like, so I have to take that and then make some sort of guesses or assumptions about like, these are the sorts of technologies that would enable this thing to happen. So it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, timeless document. Yeah, that is honestly the thing. You read it and it's like, this is the shit that you want today, it's moderately different from what you do today. Like, you would never say that you wouldn't want to do these things. So, I'm supposed to come in and say, like, in 20 years, what's the potential of technology being able to provide this capability? And meanwhile, this whole time I'm thinking, like, it's not technology, it's the problem. It's you. It's you, the organization. You're the problem. The technology can exist. Some of it exists today. You just suck about getting it and integrating it. Technology is not the risk here. So I gotta find a polite way to put that, shall we say. Hey, Dro, exactly, you're the problem. People. Yeah, technology, it was very technology agnostic. It, like, really didn't even matter. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was right. All right, I gotta double check this now. One of you wrong, one of you wrong, one of you wrong. Okay. All right, so that was correct. I thought it was still halfway through that row. I was not. Anyway. I got to talk with some folks about starting another project today. This one I'll be in the lead for. And in essence, it's sort of like there's a lot of stuff that you would know, and there's probably no way you're going to be able to know any of it. So what can we know? That in essence is going to be that project. Like, oh boy, well. Technology impaired, yeah, sort of. Anywho. Man, let's see. Boy, today does not feel like Wednesday. Huh. Friday is Halloween, man. What a week. This week ended up being way more busy than I thought it was going to be. And all it took was like adding music to the schedule. So I've got music rehearsal tomorrow as well. Like, oh, hadn't been planning on that one. But like I say, the week after is a holiday on Tuesday, so I'm hoping to take a very extended weekend the weekend after next. Or the weekend after this coming one. I've got I mentioned I bought a couple like door organizers, or like door hanger organizers. Those are coming Friday. Hopefully I'll get a chance over the weekend to do a little bit of using at least one of those. I really need to spend a day or two just cleaning and organizing. Okay, that is correct. So again, all that is to say, I want to read some Jujutsu Kaisen today, but we're not going to have time. We're only going to be able to read Kiki's Delivery Service. I think we'll spend an hour reading that and see how far we get. Okay, one more cable there. Okay. Boy, this feels like it's getting harder to, like, wrangle. I had also ordered some yarn from Nitpicks, which I haven't done in a long time, shockingly enough. But the funny thing was, like, my recollection was that Nitpicks wasn't necessarily the fastest place. So I was pleasantly surprised when, like, I got an email saying my order had shipped. I'm like, oh. So I looked, and I think I looked this morning. So I got the email yesterday saying it had shipped. I'm like, all right. So I go and look and track, and then I have to answer their CAPTCHA because that's how Nitpicks is. Get to the order, track. Finally, it comes up. And it's one, the horror, it's UPS, which sucks. And two, it's UPS has not yet picked up this package. And I'm like, son of a bitch. So that's just like, oh, well, who knows when they're going to get around to that. I need to go in front and back. Boy, you would think I would know. Oh, thank you, Daioh for the soot. Any ideas so far on what we would incorporate from Kiki? Do I just need to have Kiki randomly flying across the screen every once in a while, kind of like the other characters that do? That's probably the most obvious thing. Maybe she can have like a random package that she's delivering. I know it's probably hard to tell, but the soot are actually random. The soot appear randomly on the screen. And I think we've discussed before about how the pancake is like, there's 10 sounds of which it randomly picks one. Which is kind of fun. A little fun to have variations like that. Okay, bloop. Bloop. Hey, chicken. Beard-wise, you were driving? Oh, no worries, no worries. You're gonna let it grow out again? You need to make a reset. Like your hair also needed. Ah, okay. Yeah, this time they weren't on me. It, you know, like it's one image that's got like 5 of them in it, and I think it spawns like 10 or 20 of them, I can't remember. But it randomly puts them on the screen. Yeah, that's right. Whoa, hey Zad, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hey, how have you been liking Pokemon Z Day? It's gay, actually. Nice. Fun, you're enjoying it? Very nice. Very nice. I only got to play it one day, like a few hours so far. So I haven't made it very far, but I saw you were playing the other day. Not on the same level as Digimon. Okay, so without revealing too much, right? I think I made it up to like W rank before I paused for the day. Does it change much beyond that at that point, or is it pretty much like, yeah, this is gonna be the entire game? Digimon knocked it out of the effing park. Really? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's where you start. Okay, never mind then. Not that it would be a bad thing, but it was like, oh, okay, like, wonder what else is gonna happen, if anything. You recommend the Digimon demo? Which Digimon game is it? I assume it's the most recent one, but it'll probably still help me to know. Old Time Stranger, yeah, okay, that sounds familiar. The game is amazing, the work and the love they put into it. That's great. I was never a big Digimon fan, but one of my fondest memories is I watched like a whole season of the cartoon, and my favorite thing was the mile-a-minute summary at the beginning of every episode of what happened in the previous episode, because it was usually the most ludicrous comments and words ever strung together, and they were said at lightning speed. The demo is 2 hours long. Wow. Okay. You don't have to be into Digimon. It's just a really good RPG. See, that's good to know. Because I wouldn't remember any of the Digimon from the one season that I watched. And the storytelling, plot, NPCs are amazing. And the VA sets knock it out of the park. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know, I have to say that the VA in Pokemon is just incredible. By that, I mean, I'm the one supplying the voices, so of course it's amazing. It's my time to shine. I have been giving a pretty wicked old man French accent to whatever that one guy's name is, the 3,000-year-old guy. The moment I saw him, I'm like, oh, F, not this guy again. AZ. You think I would remember the name? It's only like 2 letters, and they're the whole premise of the names. You demand a TV in the game. Because past or present, he could be. That's true. That's true. No, what was it? I guess that was X and Y. That plot line annoyed me out the wazoo. Him and his Floette or whatever it was. It was just like, ugh. It was like, the thing that annoyed me most about it was like it was the very like clear like, oh, we're gonna try to make this a very sad and tragic story, but it was just more kind of like it was more like it was just overwrought. No, that was the worst part. Oh man. Although I will say, it's the only part of the plot of XY that I remember, so maybe it was memorable. His friend returned in a tiny box. Oh no. There you go, G. Man. Just in time for Halloween. What's in the box? What's in the box? Like, isn't this a kid's game? What's going on? Pokemon? I will say, like, the character is fine in this game so far. Like, okay, they've gotten past the like, I'm tragic and I've been like a wandering hobo for the last few millennia because I lost my friend. You're playing through XY again and your rival, and we keep going Sycamore, I can fix him, Lysander. And shipping them. Well, you know, that is always like a hidden, that's always a hidden tension behind those rivalries, right? Every single one of them, it's like, I think there's something going on here. Yeah, he's much happier now. I also enjoyed the fact that in the Legends game, they immediately had Floette or whatever the Pokemon is, like, use the Mega Death Ray, right? Like immediately. It's like, oh, good. Yeah, Light of Ruin. There we go. Brought back from the dead through genocide. Very appropriate. That's right, she's a war veteran. Just, you get that one moment of like PTSD and it's like, oh no, not the Light of Ruin again. Just wash these pants. So Zan, have you ever like looked at the Pokemon manga? Oh, on the phone. No worries. This is, oh no, it's not, no, we've been working on this for a while. We've been working on this sweater for a while. I need to break out the giant book again though. Okay, well, good. My brain is in a state of flux here. I can't even remember what I was just about to say. Pearl Knit. Okay. That is row 101. Let's do 102. Hey, Goran. Kiki ears. That sounds questionable. Good evening, Corin. Hope you're doing well. Is that right? Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? No. No. Oh, but that's right. Better than nerd? Oh, I'm sure Corin will oblige. Deeply exhausted for some reason. Had a class to teach, went well. Hey, well, good. Nice. What was today's topic? Nerdy, that's right. It's just... it's like understood. It's part of yo. French food. Nice. Although that's a pretty broad category. Prawn broth soup with tarragon and delicate prawn dumplings. That's good. Chicken with mushrooms. Champagne cream sauce and braised cucumbers. Very nice. Crepes with caramelized apples and yogurt calvados. Nice. Sounds deliciously wonderful. Hey, no worries. Welcome back. I completely forgot what I was going to ask you. It wasn't critical. It was just kind of like goofy. One, two, three. Trying to get access to your Lowe's credit card, which hasn't arrived. Oh no. Yikes, good luck. But hey, Windows, congratulations. You need to order more calvados. There you go. Goofy, yeah, I know. I'll see if my brain re-triggers on it. We were talking about something about AZ and Floette and more veteran or something, but oh, the sweater. No, this is a pattern that I had bought. We started this sweater back in like January, February, but I'd put it on pause to finish the scarf. So now I'm trying to finish this before, because this has also been a really big project. I want to get this finished before moving on to any other knitting project. Full bar for Christmas. Hey, you decided you're not going to do Christmas? Well, congratulations. "14 windows? Oh boy, that's exciting though. I mean, I can see why you're dying, but I replaced my windows, I guess at this point, probably about 8 years ago. It was great for me. I mean, obviously also expensive, but they were so drafty. Like the windows that were the original, I guess, from the original construction of this place, but you would stand near them in winter and you could just feel the cold air coming in. I ended up having like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 or 11 windows, but very much worth it. The windows were also better soundproofed just from being newer windows, and it really cut down on the noise. I live in a semi-urban environment, so it was actually really nice to cut down on that. But yeah, that's awesome. I hope that all goes well. Lisa can't do anything until the card arrives. Oh, tent pass has to be in person at the store. Oh, okay. Ugh. You're missing windows, need new frames, old ass windows, yeah. Weird sentence. Yeah, sometimes there's credits, there's tax credits for doing certain things. Like, I think that I might be able to get a tax credit for getting, I had to unexpectedly buy a whole new air handler and heat pump this year, which was ungodly expensive. So there might be a credit I can apply for that. You applied for the credit card because no interest for 2 years as long as you pay it off on the card for those? Oh, nice. Well, that's pretty cool. You got a new heat pump this year too? Oof. Yeah, it wouldn't have been so bad, but they're like, yeah, and you need to get a new handler too. I'm like, if the handler's not broken, they're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. It was a massive bill. You have no heat or air? Well, there you go. Wait, this is gonna be a slip stitch. Your family redid the whole outside of their building, got financial help from the state. Energy saving stuff. Yeah, it always varies from year to year about like what's available and what they're subsidizing. Government stuff is iffy right now. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. AC unit blew upside, so you replace it with an AC heat pump combo. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Ebony. Thanks for lurking. Hope you're doing well. Oops. Yeah, I think that there's something about an energy credit for like high efficiency systems. It's like I'm about to say something crazy. It's only $2,000. I will gladly take $2,000, but the bill that was 16. So so that's really only barely 10%. You could get the least effective system and it'd be better than what you had. That house is that old. Okay. Well, there you go. You got 4K back? Nice. See. Oh, it's like a 60s or 70s house. Okay. Yeah, I think my place is like 80s construction. And I'm pretty sure the windows had been original. Which is really weird because the people before me were do-it-yourselfers. They were very bad do-it-yourselfers, but they were do-it-yourselfers, and they changed a number of things. But for some reason they didn't change the windows, which, again, like for me, that was like the obvious first thing. Like, they're leaky and drafty, energy bills are high. Like, come on. It's had 0 stuff done for it in the last 30 years. Yeah, that doesn't help either, right? You don't know the energy rating your house, but the windows are pretty good. Thick brick walls do their job most of the time with heat regulation. New windows, new siding, new floors and ceilings. Heating and air is a low priority. For Georgia, yeah, well... I mean, summers are probably more brutal than the winters, right? I feel like I'm more susceptible to hot, humid temperature, or like being uncomfortable, than cold temperature. But that's me. A new house, pretty much, right? You like warm, but not humid, yeah. Do you have like a dehumidifier or something at least to help like pull moisture out of the air? You're swapping out the outlets yourself. Oh, nice. Okay. I did that a few when I moved in. My dad helped me with that, and that wasn't too bad. That's relatively straightforward. As long as, you know, you make sure the power's off, obviously, but as long as you do that, like, that was pretty straightforward, I felt. Replace light fixtures, pointless with missing windows, yeah. You're moving from 2 to 3 prong and grounding them. Good, yeah, that's nice. Heat there's uncontrollable in the summer. All your windows face south and it's an oven. Ugh. Yeah, that's rough. Well, I will say, just because they built a massive 13-story building next to us, there's a lot less light coming in. Although my place, I'm on the end of our units, and so I've got like an extra side with windows, so I get more light than everyone else because of that. And that is not obstructed. So part of one side of my place, the south side, is occluded now by this giant building, but the west side is still open and exposed, so you can still get a fair amount of light. Winter though, you barely turn on 2 of the 2 heaters to keep the house at temp. Oh, that's pretty good. I absolutely have to. Although I will say, right, like, even in the summer when it's like 100 out, if I don't turn on the AC, it gets to be about 80 inside on the main level and probably like 85 in the upper level. So it's warm. So I have to, I'll usually turn on the air conditioning just at night, again, to kind of like help sleep. And then the heat though, like right even now, it's getting pretty cold. We're not freezing yet, but the temperatures are getting down to like, you know, maybe mid 60s. So it's not bad. It'll drop down into the mid 50s if we start freezing. So it's pretty well regulated inside. It's more about staying in like the more comfortable zone. But anyway. All right. We are plugging along here. So I was looking at the oops. Oh, I closed it. I mentioned that I finally had beaten Silksong last weekend at 100% on normal mode. And what's interesting, I was looking at the achievements, and the people that have beaten the game, which is where the people that have like the achievement that is like just minimally beat the game, it's the bad ending, 37% of the people have beaten the game with the bad ending. So without giving away too much, you beat it kind of through the normal course of the story, and you don't get a good ending. Then you do a lot more and you unlock some stuff, and then you can get the good ending. That's where you can get 100%. The people that have done that, 23%. And then the people that have done the 100%, 13%. So now then there's a version of the game that's basically hardcore, where if you die, you die. 2% have done that, and that's the one that I'm like, yeah, no thanks, not right now. You have no desire to play Silksong. You don't have balls to crush, but you imagine that's what it feels like. Did you ever play Hollow Knight, Dad? I think Sam, I think I did it around with like 60 something hours. There's an achievement for doing 100% in less than 30. I think that's doable now that like I know where stuff is and what I'm doing. Because I mean, there was so much backtracking and stuff that I did. But those are the types of achievements that are like, I don't have the time for that right now. I'd rather pick up Pokemon and play that. Maybe someday when I'm just looking for something to do. I really enjoyed it though. It was definitely a harder game than Hollow Knight. Definitely harder. B6. So as much as I really enjoyed the game, I think, you know, like I would, if you didn't play Hollow Knight, I would almost recommend starting with Hollow Knight. I will be curious about whether they do any DLC for Silksong. With the original Hollow Knight, they added on a ton of DLC. In fact, Silk Song was originally supposed to be a DLC, and then it became so big, they're like, yeah, this needs to be its own game. So, and they put so much stuff in that game, like, I'll be curious whether they do that, or if they're just going to start on the next game. You're gonna try to cook potatoes again? Potato wedges? Good luck. Bonne chance. What happened to the old potatoes? I should do a pitch check, see where my voice is. I feel like I haven't quite deflamified. That's pretty low. Okay, it's almost 5. That's good. We're on track here. We're gonna do one more row. We're gonna do row 103. We're on the right side. Oh, look at that. Getting close. I really should have been keeping track of how many skeins we've used here. I think we're maybe on skein 4? Maybe going on 5? I should have kept track because I need to know if I have enough yarn to finish this off. I guess I can weigh this when I'm done and that'll give me an indication. Excuse me. I got to catch a shiny Sinistea today. I was quite happy. Yeah, I was very excited to see the shiny Sinistea. Although I was a little disappointed, it's just the cup that's like it's like a pink instead of like a blue. There we go. Little pink teacup. Pokemon Go, yeah. They finally released Poltergeist. But Sinistea, and what's the evolved form? Oh, Poltegeist. Yeah, so they made the horrible error. The evolved form of Sinistea is Poltegeist, right? And then what did they do? They named this other Pokemon Polchageist. Not very original. What's the evolved form of this one? You've got authentic shinies? Wait, authentic? As opposed to fake shinies? That's a tea you would not drink. Well, according to the Pokédex, people that drink the tea like go insane, so that's probably a good idea. Sinischa. Really? Oh, so they just reversed the names and turned tea into cha? That's terrible. Oh, on the bottom of the cup, there's a mark. Wait. Does that go for all of them? Wait, I can't look at the bottom. I can't look at the bottom in Pokemon Go. As opposed to bootleg teacups. You can't see the bottom. Authentic Sinistea is the rarest shiny. Nice. Well, apparently it doesn't matter in ooh. It's the candy corn Gengar. Oh yeah, pottery marks. People making bootleg pottery. No, that's funny. That's neat. Absolutely no bearing on gameplay, of course. That's neat that they put that in there, though. Okay, we're on A3 now, which is going to be taking the first 2 stitches up front. So they, on Pokemon Go, they recently raised the level cap from 50 to 80. And they re-leveled everyone so that there's like less of a massive increase of XP at the very end, which is... Anyway. The funny bit is... I have enough XP to be level 80, but they instituted another set of hoops for 70 through 80. And of course, they're ridiculous requests like, you know, catch 1,000 Pokemon or throw 1,000 curveball, nice curveballs, whatever. So I have enough XP, but now I have to slog through all of their stupid tasks. Like, yeah, whatever. Which is not what happened last time when they last increased the XP from 40 to 50. Like, I think I was maybe level 44 with the XP, and it took a good year to finish off the XP. So it's kind of the reverse problem right now. Oh, you got Hades on the autumn sale? Nice! Oh, yeah, Hades is a great game. Enjoy. Yeah, what a wonderful game. I was really enjoying Hades too. I played through the open access when they had it earlier this year and got to the ends of both directions. And then I just didn't pick it up since they've re-released it, or released it into beta. Let's see. Going in back. Hold to the front. Okay, so we're going in front first. Well, enjoy, Corin. You probably watch like Rev or other people play it, right? Hades 2, yeah, it is. That has been a lot of fun. Seen plenty of gameplay. Nice. I really just enjoyed the story of Hades. I mean, the gameplay was lots of fun, but the characters, the story was just a lot of fun too. And Hades 2 hasn't disappointed in that aspect either, which has been fun. It's funny, so when I was playing in open access Hades 2, I got this absolutely like broken run, which can happen in a game like Hades. And I'd gotten down to the final level, right? And it was just like I was melting through this. I'm like, okay, we're in a pretty good spot here. I think I'd also somehow picked like up an extra death defy, so I had like 4 going into Chronos. And I shit you not, so I'd never been past the first phase of Chronos. So I get to like the final phase of Chronos, and he's got a bullshit attack that I had no idea what was going on because there was like way too much flashing and stuff going on. So he gets me like 3 times with that bullshit attack. And finally I figure out what's going on with it. And so I managed to dodge the last one, and I took him out with all my last life. And that was like the miracle run. So I didn't try anything after that, and then I just focused on going up. But it was a lot of fun. I'll be kind of curious to see what they kept, what they changed, because a lot of the stuff, like when I played, like Narcissus didn't have a character model. Cersei and a variety of other people just had like really rough sketches, which are kind of cute, but it was clear that those were not the final artwork. So it'll be fun to see the final versions of everyone and what they kept and what they changed. Although at this point I probably won't remember all that much. You weren't expecting what, Narcissus? They've made him fabulous in a way you did not expect. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. I look forward to seeing what he looks like. It's funny because it took me a while to realize that was supposed to be a placeholder, because it was this sort of indistinct shape, and I'm like, oh, well, they're trying to like hide the fact that he's gorgeous or something. After a while, it was like, oh no, this is a. Hey, Pork. Yeah, right. They could have kept the placeholder. It would have been like, yeah, he's just mysterious. He's trying to hide the fact, and he doesn't want his fans to find him. Anyway, Pork, how are you doing? Pork, did you see the clip? There it is. There it is. He's a Hawkeye initiative pose. Nice. Right, so we were watching this we were watching one of the cooking shows yesterday. There he is, the man in the pot. What's funny is in the Japanese, it has the two characters for back and fat. It doesn't say pork, but it's clearly is. Yeah, he got cooked. Made into delicious, delicious soup. Swim in my soup. Drink me up. Don't hold back. Very Japanese. That's right. Send him some nudes. Soak in my broth. Totally doesn't sound sketchy. Oops. I think we're fine. Okay. I think we're doing in front, right? Front. Okay. Pork, hope you're doing well. We're just talking about Hades. Hades 2. Apparently Hades is on the autumn sale. I love it. Yeah. They are a lot of fun. I was just saying I hadn't played Hades 2 since they did the final release or whatever. So at some point I need to go back and play through that. Played both to early access and completion. Yeah, I think right before you got here, I was just saying I had made it to both end of both ends in early access, but I hadn't had time to go back. Silk Song came out and all that, so I was focusing on that. And now there's Pokemon. Yeah, right. So I haven't seen any of that stuff. I was just saying, like, I hadn't seen the new character models, like what they kept, what they changed. So I'm looking forward to rediscovering the game here at some point. Hopefully over winter break. I think we talked about this recently. Are there any other big game releases expected before the end of the year? Other than the Dragon Quest ones. I think we talked about this before already. I don't think there are. Oh yeah, you want Pokemans. Yeah, okay, Metroid Prime 4. That's like what, early December? So maybe I'll have some time in November. If we get through... I want to play Pokemon this weekend, so I'll probably try to get on early on Saturday to play that a bit. But I'm worried that that's going to be like a 50-hour game. But I should hopefully maybe get through that, and then maybe we can get to Hades. Oh, Call of Duty 7's up next month. I played Call of Duty, I think 3 or 4, and that was probably enough for me. There's new Hyrule Warriors. I can probably pass on that one. I never finished off Donkey Kong, so I should go back and finish that. I also never finished Brothership, but honestly, that was such a painful game. Oh my gosh. Not a big Shooty Bang fan. That's Hyrule Warriors, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I even picked up the last one that came out. Have they done like 1 or 2 of those already? I can't remember. I don't think I bothered with either. There's something else. Two, but one was from oh, like a remake of a Wii U game. I actually owned a Wii U, so not a huge draw for me to play Wii U games. Oh, a Kirby racing game? Really? Huh. That's a shame. I would have preferred a Kirby game. Oh well. You too love the Wii U? Yeah, I enjoyed the console and I enjoyed the games, but like, if you gave me the choice between a new game and rehashing a Wii U game, I'm gonna default to playing a new game. Oh, that's right, they're re-releasing the Virtual Console, or the Virtual Boy, like, ugh. When is that supposed to come out, the Virtual Boy? So people can stop talking about it. I remember playing that in like a Toys R Us or a game store. And all I remember about it was the headache it gave me from like 1 minute of playing it. So yeah, there's that. February 17th. Interesting. That's very close to the Pokemon birthday. Interesting that they would time it around there. That is 9 days short of my 50th birthday. Yay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, you know, maybe over the holiday break, I'll plan some sort of big, like, 50-day countdown to the 50th birthday, and we'll do some stupid stuff. I don't know. I feel like something's necessary here. The daring feats of strength are already done. So climbing Kilimanjaro was in conjunction with a good friend of mine who was turning 50, but it was also ancillary to me turning 50. So we have to come up with the companion stupid things to do. But 50 is a lot, so I don't know if I can come up with 50 stupid things to do. I have to think about it. Okay. Going in back. You had elections today for the Department Scientific Commission, which manages the whole department. Did you vote for someone that knows how to properly maintain a computer lab? Did you win? Well, hey there, Kofi Streambot. How are you doing? You get to cast 15 votes? One for each place in the committee. There's 50. Wait. How big is your department? You didn't even vote. Well, there you go. Elections are rigged by default. That's true. It's a known fact. Everyone with a PhD gets a vote. But so there's 15 places, 15 committee. What? That's a lot. Like, that's a big committee. Honestly, with a committee that big, like, I would say please don't vote for me. That's a type of committee that's guaranteed never to get anything done, and that all they do is have endless meetings and can't actually do anything because it's too big. It works really well, but not what you just described. Things are decided before the vote. Yeah, exactly. Oh, nutballs. Meetings don't take more than an hour. That means they're just minimizing their effort. Anyway. All right, so almost done. Knit. Oh, good. Okay. Phew. Knit. Oh, and these are pearls. Right? Okay. Knit and a knit. All right, good timing. There we go. So that's 103. We got 3 rows done. I wish I could have gotten more done, but that's all we got time for here today. So hopefully tomorrow should be... No, I got music prices again. Damn it. Well, whatever. Okay. There's a Chainsaw Man movie. All right, let's see. So we're gonna try. We don't have time to read Jujutsu Kaisen today. Took a look. It's too long. We've only got about an hour. We got to make 100 pages. So we're just gonna have to hop to it here. So let's get to reading some Kiki. Yeah, we started reading Kiki on Monday. Moonstone Isle, no. Is that a Kiki-inspired game? Moonstone Island? Ooh, it's 60% off. Creature collecting life sim. Oh, did you play this recently? It looks familiar. Yeah, I was gonna say it's hard to create a game that doesn't sound like Pokemon sometimes. Not recently. Aww, look at the cute little like ghost cat. Not much like Pokemon. Look at the little ghost cat. That's cute. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Kiki's delivery service in Japanese now. Or meow. It's meow. We're doing it meow. Writing and reading. I went back to the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, we're gonna mute that. We're gonna start recording. Kiki meets Zelda farming sim. Not like Pokemon, but it's like these other things. With a deck builder monster battling. Wow. No dating sim. That's implied with the farming sim. The farming always implies dating. We learned that from Harvest Moon. Oh, the islands are randomized. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I think Harvest Moon is the series that set the precedent for farming sims being about dating. Right, Stardew Valley, they're all farming sims with dating. Or dating that involves farming. Okay, Kiki, this is part 3.
Hello there.
Hello there. Okay, we paused. We paused here. Okay, here we go. We got to make like we got to make like 100 pages, so let's get going here. Here we go. All right, let's continue with Kiki's delivery service, Majo no Takyubin, the witch's door-to-door service or courier service. We paused here where Kiki was offered a place to stay from the baker. The baker's name was Osono, the Panya, again, baker. So here we go. Guess it's maybe the next day. It had been evening before, so gotcha. That's the door opening. Shotto kitanai kedo. Oh, maybe it's still evening. We'll see. Anyway, a little dirty, but so again, she offered a room to Kiki. She's saying it's a little dirty, but suki ni shite ii kara. Toward liking, do good because. So basically, you can do with it what you like. You can make it how you like. Hey, thank you, or yes. Mizu to toire wa shita yo. As for water and the toilet, it's below. Nanika attara togyo naku. Oh no, enryo naku ii nasai. If something happens, if it occurs without restraint, please speak. So please let me know without restraint, without hesitation. Enryo naku, if something happens. Arigato. Thank you. Is that fun? Fun darakarane? It's covered in like dust. Or it's not chiri. It's when it's just this kanji. Oh, it's not coming up alone. I guess it's fun. Again, it's covered in. Oh wait, no, it would help if I actually pulled up the right kanji. There, that's the kanji that I want. Yeah, like dust, powder. Kolna, that's it, Kolna. Kolna darake da ne. It's covered in dust, isn't it? And that's Gigi, the cat, saying that. Yeah. Moa. So she hits the thing with her broom, causing a huge cloud to come up. Boku ashita ni naru to shironeko ni natteru to omou yo. Me, when it becomes tomorrow, becoming a white cat, I think. So I think I'll be a white cat by tomorrow. Hold on. There we go. Gotcha. She opens up the window. Gigi, umi ga mieru yo. So Gigi, ocean is visible. I can see the ocean. So she looks out there. Ashita hoka no machi o sagasu? Tomorrow, another town searching. So are we going to look for another town tomorrow? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. So suddenly Gigi notices a lady in the window over there, but not the lady in the window. Look at that cat. Okay, and something's on the TV saying, Sekai hiko fun nani nani ren nani ga. Oh boy. Kenzo shita jiu no bouken go ga nan kyoku wo mezashite shupatsu shimashita. Okay, so the world, like, flying balloon, is that Fukyu? Which sounds rude, but it's Fukyu. Fukyu. Wait, how did that happen? I wanted to put this in Kiki, not Bleach. Ugh. Yeah, I know, it sounds so rude. Fukyu Ren. Oh, what is that? Ren Shou? No, not Ren Shou. It is this Ren. Ren. This means to, like, not union, or like allied ship or something. Like a, what do you call it? Coalition or something like that. This kanji with. Although that's got chi and not sada, so maybe that's not the kanji. Okay, let me just look this up. We've got akarui and then chi. I think the one I was thinking was just sada down here. Oh, okay. That's not coming up with anything? Are you sure? Really want you to come up with something here. It's funny. This is coming up. Oh, no, that's not chi. It's just the left part of tsuki. Okay, so it is the kanji I was thinking of. Yeah, alliance or oath. Okay, so what's the pronunciation? Mei. So, oh, unmei. Renmei. League, Federation, Union, Alliance. Okay, so this is like a world flying balloon diffusion alliance, spread alliance, Fukyu Unmei. Or Fukyu Renmei. Anyway, it's like an organization. This organization has established the Freedom Adventure ship. I guess that's the name. The goal is the name of the ship, which is like the Adventure of Freedom. Jiu no Boken Go. And that to the most southern, I guess it's like launched, or they're aiming to launch it. Aiming to launch in this like southernmost regions. Nankyoku. Oh, to the South Pole. To the South Pole, Nankyoku. Mezasu. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's what's happening on the TV. Apparently, this organization is going to be launching to the South Pole a flying ship called this. But all that's going on in the background because Gigi notices the white cat. Chi. Kitote yanno? Kitote. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Like catching the attention? Maybe like I'm not catching the attention. Kito te yanno? Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know. It's always fun when this stuff pops up. It's like, oh yeah, I have no idea. I guess let's go with toru. Oh, thank you, coffee. To be affected. Oh, pretending, affecting, to put on airs. That's what kidoru. Thank you, kidoru. There we go. Okay, kidoru. So, anyway, okay. It's a short scene anyway. Okay, so it's night now. Poopa. Poopa. Not sure what the poopa sound is, but music playing. Presumably this is going to be Kiki listening to the radio. Yeah, presumably the radio runs on magic. Watashi mo chotto kono machi ni iru wa. Me, already a little bit to this town, like suiting or liking. Basically, she's like, I'm getting used to this town. I think. Kono machi ni iru. She's saying, or maybe needing. Boy, gotta love this. Mo chotto kono machi ni iru wa. I think it might be more this iru in the sense of like getting into the flow of things in this town. Like I'm already getting into this town a little bit. I think that's really that iru. Anyway. Osono-san no you ni watashi no koto kini itte kureru hito ga hoka ni mo iru kamoshirenai mono. Yeah, so like in the manner of Miss Osano. Sorry, Osono. Did she? Oh, interesting. I didn't notice that. So her name, she says Osono. It's interesting that the O is in hiragana. Okay. Okay, so Miss Osono-san, in her manner, things about me liking, doing the favor of people, others also existing probably. So Kiki is saying there's probably other people in this town that exist that will do the favor of liking me like Ms. Osano. Okay. She looks over. It looks like Gigi is asleep. Kachi. She turns off the radio and goes to sleep. So we fade out. Next day, pom, pom, pom. The boat, zaza. Sailing along. Goro, turn. On. Huh? Suddenly she wakes up. There she is in this attic room. Kacha. It's the door opening. Ton, ton, ton. That's her going down the steps, I guess. Presumably this is the toire, the toilet. Ja. Door opening. Yeah, that would be the toilet. All right, there's this guy who was in the shop. Stretching. Button. Opening the door. Koto. Ta ta ta. Su. Phew. Okay. She's got monies. Denwa o hiku no te ii kara suru to mo. Okay, so I guess like talking about making a phone call. How much, I wonder, or I think, or do you think? How much do you think it is to do a phone call? Denwa o hiku. Oh, to install a telephone. Okay. So not to make a phone call. Denwa, telephone. So, oh, omise hiraku no. So that's right, opening up a shop. So she wants to install a telephone to open up a shop. I guess that's hiraku. Yeah, I mean, misa biraki is opening up a store. So this is likely omisa hiraku no, for opening up a store. Okay, combing her hair, looking out the window. Bachi, bachi. That's the fire crackling in there. Kara, the sound of the wood being put in. So remember that they're a bakery here. There's all the shokopan and breads. There's Kiki looking in the window. Su. Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Ohayou. Yoku nereta. So good morning. Did you sleep well? Slept well? Ii nioi ne. Tetsuratte ii? So yeah, it's a good smell, you know. Helping is good. Basically like, can I help you? Okay. Chan. That's him closing the oven. Okay. Kuru kuru. So he's spinning a ladle or some sort of implement here. Kuru 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 kuru. That's the... Oh, he's doing double spinning. Nice, look at that. Oh, those are the pans he was spinning. Oh. He knows Gigi is watching. You get the sidelong glance there. Takubin ne? So a delivery service, huh? So we talked previously, but it's worse since it's in the title. Takubin, again, it's this idea of like home delivery, door-to-door service, courier service. Watashi soro o tobu shika no ga nai desho. Me, flying in the sky, only ability, right? Like I'm the only one with the ability to fly in the sky, right? Dakara otoroke ya-san wa dou kana te? And that's why, as for a delivery shop person, how about that, I wonder? I guess, the te there, like that's what I'm thinking. She's saying dou kana, like how about that, I wonder? And I don't know that otoroke ya-san is an actual otoroke. Yeah, so, but yasan, kind of like pan yasan, gets tacked onto a variety of things to mean a a person that runs a shop that does that thing. So, otoroke would mean to do deliveries, torokeru, and so otoroke-yasan would be a person that runs a delivery shop. Omoshiroi yo. That's interesting. Sora tobu takyubin te wake ne. So, calling it the sky flying delivery service? Sora tobu takyubin. That's the reason, huh? Kangaeta ne. Thought, you know? Ano heya tsukate ii kara ne. Wait. Kangaeta ne. Oh, this is the baker lady saying this, like, hey, I thought about it, you know. That room, if you use it, it's good. Because, you know, meaning you can use that room for your shop. Honto? Really? Ureshii. I'm happy. Like, thank you. I'm glad. Denwa o hiko to omotteru no? I'm thinking about installing a phone. Okane ga kakaru n janai? Taking money, isn't it? Like, that costs money, right? Skoshi nara motte kita wa? If it's a little, I came and brought. Meaning, like, I have some money if it's a little. Mottainai yo. Mottainai, isn't that a waste? Mottainai, like, it's, yeah, wasteful or more than one deserves. Why does she say that there? Oh, I guess she thinks installing a phone is a waste, I guess. Ne, kono mise no denwa o tsukai na yo? It's like, hey, this shop's phone use. How about that, you know? Oh, okay, that's why she's saying it's a waste. Like, just use the phone at this shop. Okyaku ga tsuku made ga taihen nan dakara sa. Guests, to the point of arriving or coming, it's in a rough spot. That's why. Okyaku ga tsuku made ga taihen nan dakara sa. Okay, maybe let's come back to this. Kiki responds and says, Atashi, konna o hara dakara. Me, it's this sort of a stomach. That's why. Okay. Okay. Hara can also mean like one's real motive, one's true intentions. Oh, I think what she's saying, like, is until guests arrive at the shop, like, it's going to be difficult, meaning to, like, run a business. And she's basically agreeing, like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It is that's my real intent. That's on my mind. Anta ga tokidoki tenban yatte kurereba Heya dai to denwa dai nashite no de do. So you sometime tenban, like store duty? This is going to be like minding the shop, like taking duty at the store. Miseban? Miseban. Yeah, store tending. So yeah, you sometimes, if you do the favor of minding the shop, room fee and phone fee without, how about that? So she's making a deal here with Kiki, basically saying like, hey, if you sometimes mind our shop, the bakery shop, then how about you use the room and the telephone without charge? Nashi, dai nashi. Tsuide ni asagohan motsukeru. And while we're at it, breakfast breakfast also will throw in, or will add. So she's doing her best here to help out Kiki. Ooh, a toaster and a waffle maker. Perfect. Hey, there's nothing wrong with making waffles. Oh, wow. Arigato. Wow, thank you. Watashi unto hataraku ne. So me, I'm going to work unto. Oops. A lot. A great amount of effort. I'm going to work a lot. Yeah. Ta-ta. As she trips and almost causes an accident. Osono-san te ii hito ne. So talking about Ms. Osono, you're a nice person. You're a good person, you know? Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha. She just laughs. This guy just winks. Ooh, Biku? Biku is kind of shock. He's scared by the large man. Yeah, they're fun. You want to make waffle biscuits? Ooh, that sounds delicious. Waffle sausage biscuit. Okay, so here we go. Uchioki Panya. We talked about that last time. So that's the name of the bread shop. So there she is, cleaning the floor. I think that's her kind of brushing off her dress. Gigi, owatta yo. Gigi, finished, you know? Door. Okaimono ni iko. Let's go for shopping. Let's go shop. Off she goes. She's shocked. That's the car leaving. And again, I guess that's her smoothing out her dress or something. Tobidashicha dame da yo. So Gigi is saying dashing out is no good. So don't dash out. Oh, the country, Janai Dakara, because this is not the country. Inaka. No, it's not Inaka. It is Inaka. Okay. This is not a rural area. This isn't the sticks. Wakateru wa yo, tsuyo, tsui. Okay, so I know tsuyo. What is tsuyo here? I'm not sure what tsui is for just a phrase. Oh, tsui can mean unintentionally or just by a mistake or something, maybe. That was just a mistake or unintentional. Suta. That's her now walking away. Oof, yeah, ne. So some girls laughing. Oh, yeah. Kya, bakamitai, like an idiot. Ne, demo aetsu sa. But those guys. Mo chotto suteki na fuku nara yokatta no ni ne. A little bit more stylish clothes, if it would be glad, even though. So, although I would be glad if I had some more stylish clothes. So she's looking in her reflection. All right, so there they are in some sort of store. Okay. Karasute mono iri ne. So talking about living, it's like having things. Mono iri? Oh, it's expenses. I guess living has expenses, Oh, she's looking at just a frying pan. Kiki, mite. Kiki, look, look. Just wait for Gigi to be like, knock. Oh, she added it to the thing. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. That's the register. What does that say back there? BL2. No, okay. Chin. So takes in the chain, very little back. Chari, just like real life. Okane tariru? Money sufficient? Like, do you have enough money? Shibaraku wa hot cake de gambaru shikanai wa ne. As for a little while, with hotcakes, nothing to do but do our best. So for a while, we'll just have to manage with hotcakes. That would be the equivalent of basically like saying like, we'll just have to eat ramen for a while. That's right. Be happy with your mug. Okay, meanwhile, she pauses here at this store, sees some stylish clothes, and sees some shoes that are discounted, and says, "Steki ne," so stylish or cool, you know? Wow! Bassoon, bassoon. So, a car laden with kids. We recognize that kid. Ah, gata, gatan. Presumably that's like a bump in the road or something. Otto, whoop. Gatan. Ah, tomate, tomate. Oh, stop, stop. Boom. Karan. I think the cut on there is the license plate falling off and clanging on the ground. So clearly this is kind of like a beater of a car. You can see it's rusting and all this stuff, and it's making all those strange sounds. Majoko-san, witch girl lady, or Ms. Witch Girl. Majoko-san. Yeah, so Ms. Witch Girl, or Witch Kid. Kyou wa tobanai no? As for today, not flying. So basically, not flying around today. Sort of like, Na, hontou ni kuroi fuku kiteru daro? Wow, truly black clothes wearing, aren't you? So like, you really are wearing black clothes, which really it's more like a dark navy blue, but. Ah! She just goes. Ne, chotto matte yo. Hey, wait a sec. Majoko-san, Ms. Witch Lady. Wow. They're all laughing at him. Stop, stop. Okay. Back at home. Kiki, chotto yokata okaku-san yo. Okay, so Kiki, a little bit a glad customer? Chotto yokata. Oh, I guess maybe like, I'm glad there's a customer. Huh? Otorokemono tanomitai teiyu hito ga iru no? Yeah, so then she's saying a person exists who is wanting a request for a delivery item. Honto? Really? Sugu ikimasu? Soon we'll go, meaning like, I'll be right there. Dota, dota. Ah. Dosha. Chizu. Map. A map. That's stuff falling out of the bags. Dota, dota. Oh. Okay, so opening the door here. She got the map in hand. Doki? Doki is kind of like heartbeat, so she kind of skips a beat here. Oh. Oh, is that the lady from next door with the white cat? Omise no onani-san nano yo. Doki doki. Yeah. No, it's Eru. Tokui? Oh, a specialty? Oh, Tokui-san? A specialty person? Oh, okay. So Tokui Saki can mean a customer. And so, okay, yeah, okay. So Tokui usually means like something it means literally like a strong point, like your specialty, but it can mean a frequent customer. So that's what she says. This store's omise no otokui-san nano yo. So this is a frequent customer of this store. Anata no hanshi ga detta choudo ii kara te. Your story, when put out, so like when I mentioned about you, your story, perfectly good, said, basically. Like, that'll be perfect. Choudo ii. Kawai majo-san ne. You're a cute witch, Ms. Witch, aren't you? Kiki to iimasu. Kiki to iimasu. So my name is Kiki. Yeah. Kore o todoke hoshii n dakedo, yugata made ni maniao kashira? Okay, so this thing, delivery wanting, but by this evening, will it be in time, I wonder? Hi, yes, ma'am. Uh-oh. Nani no tanjoubi no presento nanda kedo, kyū ni shigoto ga haitte. Yeah, uh-oh. Okay, so this is like the birthday of, it's not Itoko, is it? No, it's a birthday of some relative, like maybe a nephew. I'm bad with the non-major, yeah, oi. Oi no tanjoubi no presento nanda kedo. So it's a present for my nephew's birthday. But suddenly work came up. You remember this movie so well? Yeah. Well, you can already see where this is going. Ikenaku nachatta no yo. Became not able to go. So like, I'm not able to make it. Dochira e otodoke shimashou? I guess, to which place shall we do delivery? Like, where am I delivering this? And we can see here it says, my dear Keto Boku ga iru. Me existing. Like, it's me. Chotto toku nai kashira? A little bit not far, I wonder, I guess. Like, it's not too far. Masugu tobemasu kara? Directly ahead will fly because ore wa ika hodo. As for the gratitude, I guess like how much, to what extent? In other words, what's the fee? Yeah, thanking, expression of gratitude. But really, she's saying like, how much do I owe you? Ika. Fish pie? Ika hodo. Yeah, how much? Kiki probably hasn't thought about this. Mada kimete nai desu. Still not deciding. Like, I still haven't decided. Like, I haven't figured that out yet. Kore de do kashira? With this, how is it, I wonder? Now, I keep saying, how is it, I wonder. Kashira is a little bit of a way for ladies often to end their sentences in a bit of a soft tone. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean I wonder, but it's, you know, she is asking like, how about this? And so how might this be? Su. Konna ni takusan. Oh, like this much, this is too much? Wait, no, takusan. It's funny when you see that out of context. Like, yeah, like this is a lot or this much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Yeah, so it is a little bit weird because takusan usually gets used as meaning like a lot, and then konnani means like in this way or like this much. So it's a little bit odd. Konnani takusan, like this much. Sha. Okay, we're switching scenes. Key. That's him hitting the brakes. Oh. Okay, so he sees Kiki. Wow. Sorry. That's just him moving his bike around like whoop. Oh boy. Kiko? Kiko? That's the bike squeaking. Keep. Sugoi na. That's amazing, isn't it? Atashi mo tobetara ne. I also, like, I guess maybe if I could fly, you know. Oba-san, ano ko shiteru no? So Oba-san is a way to refer to a lady. So like miss, that kid knowing, like, do you know that kid? Stand up to your friends. Okay, so there she goes. That's her gliding through the air. Kiki, doko made noboru tsumori? Okay, so this is Gigi asking. So Kiki, up until what place intending to climb? Like how high are you intending to climb? Shigoto hajime damono. So as her work, it's the first one. This is the first job, first work. Omawari-san ni jama sasetaku nai janai. By a policeman, interruption or rudeness not wanting to be done. Isn't it that? Like, I don't want to be interrupted by a policeman. Boku wa mata tenshi ni o todokemono o suru no ka to omotta yo. As for me, again, mata tenshi ni, to an angel doing delivery, question mark, thought. Okay, so like me, I thought, are we again delivering something to an angel? Because they're going so high, I guess. Okay, so she's got her map. Oh, it's ridge. This is ridge. Ano nani no mukou da wa? It's on the other side of that ridge. It's not hige. It's something along those lines, though. Okay, not close. Misaki, cape. Okay, not ridge. Cape. Promontory. All right. Anyway. Ano misaki no mukou da wa. Again, it's on the other side of that cape. So presumably, like over there. Iku wa yo. Let's go. Uwa! Shoo. Again, gliding here. Gigi, watashi kono machi ki ni haitta wa. So Gigi, me, this town, it's suitable or it's likable. Like, I like this town. It's the wind. Anshin suru no wa goyoshin. Yojin, I guess. As for maybe that's Gigi responding. Like, as for doing ease or not worrying, it's precaution. Yeah, to me that only makes sense if that's Gigi saying that. Basically, like you should be careful about like being too relaxed or being anjin. Peace of mind. Anyway, これでお母さんに手紙を書けるもの. With this, to mom, able to write a letter. Presumably she means like the fact that I have a job and I'm doing something, like I'm able to write to mom now a letter, as opposed to meaning like now I have money to write to mom. But she just says これで with this. Uh-oh. Kwa, kwa, kwa. The geese. Okay, so presumably that's geese. No mure yo sticky. So it's a flock of geese. Cool. Very nice. I don't know what the Japanese for goose is. Kari? A wild goose. Kari. Kari no, and then I think that's mure. Yeah, a flock of geese. Kari no mure yo sticky. Basa, basa. That's them flapping their wings. Watashi tachi to onaji hoko ni iku nda wa. With us, same direction, in the same direction going. So we're going in the same direction. Oof, 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 oof. She laughs. Kwa, kwa. That's them honking. Kwa, 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 kwa. They are totally not plotting something. どうしたのかしら? How did I wonder? Meaning, I wonder what's wrong. I wonder what happened. 風が来るって. They're saying a wind is coming. Huh? 高く登ろうって. They're saying higher, higher climb. Climb higher, climb higher. Go. Basa. Basa. So again, basa is them flapping. Bu is the wind. Kya! Wah! Okay, so something hits them. Presumably it's that wind. She's getting thrown off course. Oh no! Of course. Tie-in! Oh no, this is terrible. Grab. Into a tree. Ga, ga. Basa, basa. Okay, another bird. Not a goose. Ga, basa, basa. Flapping wings. Oh, she landed on the brand next to the... Ah! Basa, basa. Ah! Ah! Ikenai! Like, oh no! So, like, not able to go. But really, like, this is no good. Gomen! Sorry! Basa, basa. Yeah! 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 That's the bird chasing her away. Yurushite! Anata no tamago wo nerattan janai no yo. So, forgive me, your eggs, aiming for not. So I wasn't aiming for your eggs. I wasn't trying to get after your eggs. Gya, gya. Tasty, tasty burbs. Ha! Oh, wakatta. Ooh, that was scary. Kiki ga ikenai n da yo. So Kiki, like, that's no good. Ikenai, not able to go. meaning like that's, yeah, no good. Sekkaku kari ga kaze datte oshiete kureta no ni sa. Okay, so he's basically saying, at great pains, the goose, it's a wind, did the favor of teaching or telling even though. So Gigi is sort of chastising Kiki for basically saying, like, even though the goose did the favor of telling you it's a wind, at great pains, you didn't go or whatever. Honto ne, it's true, you know. Sugoi ne, it's incredible, amazing, you know. Ano kaze o tsukatte anna ni takaku e nobotteru. Using that wind and to that much highness climbing. So it's really incredible now, you know, climbing to that sort of a height using that wind. Kiki. Inaku nachatteru. Inaku naru is to become missing or to become gone. So, and chatteru is teshima or whatever. So like, it's gone. Honto taihen. It's true. This is terrible. Ochita toki kana. The time of dropping or the time of falling, I guess. Oh, that's Gigi saying that. And she goes, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
R.I.P.
There is a noisy bird. Gah, 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 gah. Tamaga dorobo ga mata kita te itteru yo. So Gigi is translating. He's saying, hey, chicken. Gigi is saying, the egg thief again arrived, is what they're saying. So they're saying, the egg thief is back. Sonna, doshio. Oh no, it can't be. How do? What are we going to do? The tamago dorobo. Basa, basa, flap, flap. Ah, basa, basa. Wah. Come on, Gigi, talk bird. Basa, basa, basa. There's more of them now. Basa, basa. Wah. Gah, gah. Za, za. Oh, they're attacking the broom. Ah, hokio. Oh, the broom. Basa, basa. Yamete, stop. Getting serious here, man. Yamenasai, stop. Yeah. Basa, 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 basa. Oh, there's lots of them now. Wada. Yamete. Come on, stop. Yeah, yeah. Komatta na. Mada savaideru wa. So, we're in a bad spot, you know. They're still making an uproar. Ah, manjo mo ochibureta mono dan yo. So Gigi is saying, yeah, witches also fall? Ochibureta. Chiburu. To be ruined, to follow, to come into ruin. So witches also like fall into ruin. It's that thing, you know? Karasu wa majo no meshizukai data no ni sa. As for crows, witches, oh, this is like familiar. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, meshizukai, servant. Really, though, in the sense of like a familiar. I think that's what that means. Yeah, meshizukai. Anyway, as for crows, the servants, even though they were the servants of witches. それは大昔のことでしょ? As for that, meaning crows being the servants of witches. That was an event from a long time ago. Like, that was a really old thing, right? Yoga shizunde kara soto chikazuite sagasu shika nai wa ne? Oh, he got shizunde. After the sun sets, after the sun sinks, quietly approaching and searching, nothing to do but that. So like we have no choice but to search and approach quietly after the sun goes down. Shizumu is yeah, that's Shizumu. Yakusoku no jikan ni osorechao. To the promised time will be late. So we'll be late for the promised time. Jiji, ko nattara saigo no shudan yo. When it becomes this way, it's the final method. Or like, I guess like, because it's become this way, it's the final method. Like last resort, that type of idea. Mitsukachao. Mitsukachao. Like Mitsukachao. Like we're gonna get found out. Yeah, we're gonna get found out. We'll be discovered. Yeah, this is very cute. Onagai sagashitara sugu tasuke ni iku kara. So please, I'm begging you. I guess like when search, immediately we'll go and save, because like basically, please, after I search or when I search, I'll immediately come back and save you or whatever. All right. Ano uchi, that house, on ugoicha dame yo. So yeah, moving is no good. Don't move. Iki wa, as for breath, meaning can I breathe? As for breathing, dekiru dake shinai de. Don't do it as much as possible. As much as possible, don't do it. Breath. Su Chirin. She rings the bell. Hey, sure, Miss Fire. Oba-chan no presento da! It's Auntie's present! That's the cover rustling. Henna no. It's strange. Yusa. He's shaking it. Koten. Unk. Osokatta wa ne. Late, you know. Imoto kara denwa ga atte matteta no yo. Sumimasen. Okay, so late, you know, from little sister, phone call existed, been waiting. So got a phone call from my little sister. We've been waiting. Sorry. Sign o onegai shimasu. Please sign. Oka-san kanaria utsushite mo ii. Oh, this is the kid. The nephew saying, "Mother, kanaria, if move, is that okay?" Kanaria. The canary. Uh-oh, there's a canary. Oh, like if swap. So basically saying like, if I swap this with a canary, the cage with the canary, is that okay? Iwayo. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no. Niga-san 逃がさないように気をつけてね. So be careful in the manner of not letting get away, meaning the canary. Okay. Duh.
R.I.P.
Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you very much. Pyong, hop. Off she goes. Phew. Oh no. Tong. Koron, like roll. Otonashiku shina peachy. Okay, so like calm down, Peachy. So Peachy is gonna be the bird's name. Peachy, like pee chi birds. Kora, come on. So again, he wants to swap the cages, I guess, or maybe he wants to whatever. Dame dayo, nikecha. It's no good running away. So don't fly away. Unfortunately, there's this. Of course, there's this. Kiki, Yaku. Kiki, hurry, quickly. Hiku, hiku, sniff, sniff. Okay, I hate to say it, but we need to pause there. I really wanted to get another 40 pages in, but we're coming up in an hour and I got to get out of here. So, cliffhanger. We'll read more tomorrow. We've got to read to page 300 tomorrow. We were supposed to get to 200, so we're slowly catching up. But we're gonna pause there. I know what's gonna happen. There's this dog. Yaku. All right, we're pausing there. We'll continue next time. Kiki's delivery service, Manjo no Takyubin. Next time. This is cute. I think, you know, what I really appreciate about these movies is they're simple, right? I mean, they're pretty straightforward. They're simple. They're not just ridiculously overly complicated. It feels like nowadays so many movies are just like, we're going to throw 500 plot points at you. It's kind of nice to have a kind of normal, simple story. Okay. All right. I gotta run here. So let's go raid Zakila. She's going to be working on some sort of crafting thing. Oh, she got a new PC too. So we're going to go raid Zakila. Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. We will be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a slightly longer stream, but I have music practice tomorrow too. So we'll do our best to read as much as Kiki as we can. We'll probably try to read Jujutsu Kaisen tomorrow too. Friday, Halloween, I'll figure out what we're going to do because I'm supposed to help give away treats. But I hope you all have a good one. Thanks again so much. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, all that good stuff. And I will catch you next time. Thanks again. Yeah, we shared the clip. Thank you so much for clipping that. That was perfect. Oh, hold on. T-clip. There we go. Thank you for the clip. All right. Thanks again. I will catch you all later. Bye for now.